Who are some of your influences that you know inspired you to start this podcast?
Um, I like to break my influences down in categories. I give Gary Vee a hard time. Um, just because anytime somebody has influence, we should all be critical. Because sometimes we get to a point where it becomes religious and we follow without thinking and our own thought of dictating, could there be better advice? Um, but I remember him talking about audio, 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 and that'll be the future. So you have to give, respect where it's due. And so that was one of the people, and then of course coupled with a bunch of different other information. One of the reasons that I started this podcast, just thinking about another tool to be able to reach people. Um, so when it comes to social media, I think that was the um, distant mentor that I took on that one. And yeah, I have different mentors. Like when it comes to spiritual, Minister Farrakhan would be my mentor. At a point in time, on food, it would be the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and Dr. Sebi. And I think we should um, separate our mentors unless, we find it beneficial otherwise. But yeah, we're starting this podcast. The Breakfast Club, the media that they have, I love to see them put out certain information that's not normally in the stratosphere unless you have somebody doing it. And also, I would say the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and Marcus Garvey, because Marcus Garvey had his own media. I mean, his was in the printing press, but he was able to spread his information and propaganda to control, the information. Same thing with the Honorable Elijah Muhammad with Muhammad Speaks and The Final Call, which is still going today. I mean, now I'm doing it in an audio, but to me, it's the same thing. So I believe growing up, seeing that, selling those papers when I was younger, I think that those all created an influence. And today, it just looks like audio is a way to where when we in this digital world and people want to be hands-on and they want information fast and quick, to where you riding in the car, you in the back of the Uber, and you can throw your headphones in, you know what I mean, and listen to a quick podcast, and you can get your update, then of course, why wouldn't I want to be involved in something that is the future?
Well said. Well said.